Missile Technology of India. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 3. Defense and Internal Security. What are ballistic missiles? Ballistic missiles, unmanned missile, follow an arc-like trajectory and are launched from the land or sea. They usually carry a nuclear warhead and are very heavy. After launch, a ballistic missile arches up from one point and lands at another point. All rockets, from fireworks to massive space launchers, carry both fuel and some form of oxygen. Because they do not burn oxygen from the air, ballistic missiles can fly beyond Earth's atmosphere. A missile is called ballistic because, just as one would throw a ball or spear, the rocket's engine gives the missile an initial push, after which its flight is affected only by gravity. Ballistic missiles do not fly. They go up, and they come down. A ballistic missile is a tube from approximately 30 to over 100 feet tall, almost completely filled with either liquid or solid fuel. Liquid fuel is typically some distillate rich in carbon and hydrogen. Solid fuel consists of some powdered metals such as zinc or magnesium, combined with a solid source of oxygen, and something that binds the mixture and regulates the burn. What are cruise missiles? Cruise missiles can also be launched from air and fly within Earth's atmosphere. They have their own engines and wings to strike the target. Cruise missiles are pilotless airplanes, either remote-controlled or pre-programmed. They fly through the air, and only through the air. The engines of cruise missiles, like those of aircraft, burn oxygen from the air. Like all other kinds of aircraft, cruise missiles are held up by the flow of air over their wings. Their engines work throughout the flight, not just at the beginning. Cruise missiles fly horizontally rather than in arches, reach only about twice the speed of sound, and typically travel from tens to hundreds of miles. But while cruise missiles and defenses against them are important to modern warfare, these technologies are quite different from those of ballistic missiles and ballistic missile defenses. Missiles of India. Adney Missiles. These are long-range ballistic missiles that can carry nuclear warheads. They are classified into three types: medium-range ballistic missiles, MRBM, intermediate-range ballistic missiles, IRBM, and intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBM. They usually carry a nuclear warhead and are very heavy. They rely on Earth's gravity to fly down once launched. They have much larger range. Name and range in kilometers. Adney 1 700 to 1200. Adney 2 2000 to 2500. Adney 3 3000 to 5000. Adney 4 2500 to 3700. Adney 5 5000 to 8000. Adney 6 10,000 to 12,000. The stages refer to the missile engine. Missiles stages can be solid or liquid-fueled. Adney 5 and 6 are capable of striking targets in other continents and cover all parts of China as well. Adney 5 is a road-mobile missile and is in testing phase while Agni V is still in development stage. Prithvi Missiles. Prithvi missiles are tactical surface-to-surface short-range ballistic missiles, SRBM. Dhanush is a naval version of Prithvi which can be launched from ships. The Prithvi missile project encompassed developing three variants for use by the Indian Army, Indian Air Force and the Indian Navy. Name range, km. Prithvi 1, Army, 150. Prithvi 2, Air Force, 150 to 350. Prithvi 3, Navy, 350 to 650. Akash Missile. Akash is a medium-range mobile surface-to-air missile defense system. The missile system can target aircraft up to 30 kilometers away, at altitudes up to 18,000 meters. The missile system can target aircraft up to 30 kilometers away, at altitudes up to 18,000 meters. It has the capability to neutralize aerial targets like fighter jets, cruise missiles and air-to-surface missiles as well as ballistic missiles. It is in operational service with the Indian Army and the Indian Air Force. Nag Missile. It is a third-generation fire-and-forget anti-tank missile. Nag is India's third-generation fire-and-forget anti-tank missile. It is an all-weather, top-attack missile with a range of 3 to 7 kilometers. Nag uses imaging infrared, IIR, guidance with day and night capability. It can be mounted on an infantry vehicle. A helicopter-launched version will also be available with integration work being carried out with the HAL roof. A variant of Nag missile to be launched from helicopter is being developed under the project named Helena, Helicopter-Launched Nag. It will be structurally different from the Nag missile. K Missile Series. The K family of missiles is a series of submarine-launched ballistic missiles, SLBM, developed by India to boost its second strike capabilities and thus the nuclear deterrence. Information about this family of missiles has mostly been kept classified. The three missiles current under development, testing under this series are K-15, K-4, and K-5. These missiles are intended to be armed with Arihant-class submarines. Sharia Missile. The Sharia Missile is a short-range surface-to-surface ballistic missile developed for use by the Indian Army. Capable of hypersonic speeds, it has a range of 600 kilometers and is capable of carrying a payload of 1 ton conventional or nuclear warhead. BrahMos Supersonic Land Attack Missile. It is a fire-and-forget missile with capability of destroying surface-based targets by flying a combined high-low trajectory by evading enemy air defense systems. It has been designed and developed by a joint venture between the RDO of India and NPO Mashinostroynia, NPOM, of Russia. The name BrahMos has been derived from the names of two rivers, namely the Brahmaputra of India and the Moskva of Russia. It has range of 300 km and a top supersonic speed of Mach 2.8. It can be launched from sea, subsea, land and air against sea and land targets. Capable of carrying a conventional as well as nuclear warhead of 300 kg. It is two-stage missile, first stage being propelled by solid propellant and second stage propelled by ramjet liquid propellant. The powerful BrahMos weapon system has given Indian Army a distinct and strategic operational advantage to destroy any enemy target in the most difficult and hidden terrains. Near-Bay Missile. Near-Bay is an all-weather low-cost long-range nuclear warhead-capable cruise missile with stealth and high accuracy. The missile has a range of more than 1,000 kilometers. It weighs about 1 ton and has a length of 6 meters. It carries a ring laser gyroscope for high-accuracy navigation and a radio altimeter for the height determination. It is capable of being launched from multiple platforms on land, sea and air and will be inducted into Indian Navy, Army, and Air Force. In particular, NIRB is being adapted for the Indo-Russian Su-30 Mki. Astra Missile. Astra is an active radar homing beyond visual range air-to-air missile, (VRAM). Astra is designed to be capable of engaging targets at varying range and altitudes, allowing for engagement of both short-range targets, up to 20 kilometers, and long-range targets, up to 80 kilometers, using alternative propulsion modes. It is 3.8 meters long and is narrower in front of the wings. The propellant used is HTPB, solid fuel. The warhead is a 15 kilograms He, high explosive, which is activated by a proximity fuse. The missile's maximum speed is Mach 4 and can attain maximum altitude of 20 kilometers. The maximum range of Astra is 110 kilometers in head-on chase and 20 kilometers in tail chase. The missile could be launched from different altitudes. It can cover 110 kilometers when launched from an altitude of 15 kilometers, 44 kilometers when fired from an altitude of 8 km and 21 kilometers when the altitude is sea level. The missile can reportedly undertake 40 grams turns close to sea level when attacking a maneuvering target. It will have an active homing range of 25 kilometers.